Are you a female or male between the ages of 18 and 30 and you are interested in traveling the world but just don't know how to, where to, or don't have the means to travel the world? Are you ready to become the ultimate au pair? I am introducing to you an au pair profile, your ticket to traveling the world, starting from European Union, also known as the Schengen countries. You see, when families are looking for a perfect match in terms of au pair, your profile plays a crucial role in standing out to be selected as one of the au pairs to travel to Europe. So how can you make your au pair profile shine? You see, there's so many people like you who are willing, who are ready, who are interested to travel just like you. The only thing that makes a difference between them and you is this video. So kindly remember to subscribe, share, like this video, and watch the video to the end for the tips that I'm gonna give you so that you stand out and families or host families will be able to pick you out based on the profile that you have created. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to create an outstanding au pair profile that will enable host families to pick you out amongst millions within a week or two. I will also be giving you real-life examples on how to write a letter to your host families, something that has worked for me, and I got a host family within a week, and I've also shared with a couple of my friends who used it, and within a maximum 2 weeks they were able to fly out to Europe. So if you're interested in that, why not take your cup of coffee, take your handbook, write down the few tips that I'm gonna tell you so that you stand out and so that you get your ticket to travel out of your country. Let's get into the video. Au pair is an exchange program. For those who don't know, it is an exchange program whereby you go to a different country, learn their language, learn their culture. In exchange, you will be taking care of the host family's kids, and they will give you a small money which is called a pocket money for you to buy your own personal items as you learn and experience that country. A lot of European, also known as Schengen countries, are accepting au pairs all over the world. So if you're in Africa, if you're in the Philippines, if you're in India, this is the video for you, and this is how you will get a ticket to go to a European Union. Go to Google and type in aupair.com, and this is the website that will come across your screen. I'm gonna put it on the screen so we go together. Now you guys, once you open aupair.com, the website that I am looking at right now, you're gonna find the homepage looking like this. Okay, there's finding an au pair and find a family. Okay, so for the host family, they will be clicking the yellow box, which is finding an au pair. And for the au pairs, you're going to be clicking the blue box, which is finding a family. Okay, you guys. Also on top of it is the languages that you can select, and of course I speak English, so I selected English. So make sure you select the language that you're comfortable in, and their website will translate it to that language that are available. This is the registration process. The registration process come in 4 steps. There's your wishes, your contact information, letter to family, and your profile. What are you looking for? You answer these questions: au pair, of course; nanny, of course. So you select as many as possible. However, if you select some of these items, then your profile will not be accepted, because you need a special kind of visa to be a nanny, to be a caregiver, to be all these other ones. We are here for au pairs, okay? So just select the au pair. So when you get to I will take care of children from the ages, click or select all the selections there from 0 to 15, okay? That widens your scope of families that are presented to you. So again, hours of experience, you write the hours there. The more the better. Even if you don't have those more, you guys, that is the trick number 1. The more the better. How many kids would you like to take care of? 5, 10, put it in there. Now Now, just know that most European families, they don't have so many kids. So even if you write 5, most likely you will find 2 or 3 or even 1 sometimes. So don't be scared. Are you ready to work for a single parent? Again, make sure you select that. Would you take care of children with special needs? I would highly suggest that you click yes. Again, it increases your chances. It does not limit you. The website will allow you to select up to a maximum of 5. However, you can add later on once you have created your profile. So here I'm just selecting those countries that I would tentatively use as my dream countries to go to. Select as applicable. Remember, do not select a USA, Australia, United Kingdom, and Canada. Not because I don't want you to go to those countries, but because right now as we speak, if you're a Kenyan, if you're an African, they do not accept African au pairs. I know they do accept South African au pairs, but for other African countries, do not even waste your time. One thing I must say is that you don't have to just go to Europe. There are African countries also that you could go to. Preferred area, I would encourage you to select all the selections available: big city, villages, countryside, suburb, and town. Earliest starting date, I would give myself maybe a month, at least a month from the time of creating this profile, because I'm telling you, you can get a host family as soon as within 1 or 2 weeks. So you're giving yourself a month to process your visa and all that. Latest starting date, again, also give yourself maybe 2 months or 3 months, whichever is applicable. Duration of stay, I would give myself the maximum, so 24 months or 2 years. Would you live with a family with pets? Select yes. Would you take care of pets? Yes. Would you work for additional extra money? Of course. Who doesn't? If you don't, click as applicable. So this is where you enter your personal information, your date of birth, year of birth, and month of birth. I'm just giving this as an example. This is not my correct age. I'm way older than this. I'm just using this as an example. I also say this is for people between the ages of 18 and 30. I am past 30, and so I am not eligible to apply for this opportunity. Okay. Nationality, I'm Kenyan. Other nationality, none. Education, as applicable. In this case, we're using a college. A highest level of education. In this case, I'm using diploma in business administration. If you have a degree, enter your degree. If you have a master's, enter your master's, whichever is applicable. Name of school or university, again, as applicable. In this case, we're going to use Kenya Polytechnic. Profession, again, enter your profession as applicable. If it's not amongst this list, just select others. Native language, this is where you enter all the languages that you speak and you're comfortable with. In this case, I'm going to select English. If you have a second language, this is where to select the second language. In my case, I'm going to select Swahili. Again, at the level of mastery, I'm going to select advanced. Don't challenge my Swahili because I'm good at it. If you have a third language, this is where you enter the third language. In this case, I'm going to use French, even though I am a beginner. I can ask for water, at least. De l'eau. Oui, oui. Don't challenge my French in the comment section. I will fail terribly. Alright, marital status, I would suggest you put single even if you're married. And this is because they will challenge that when you're applying for your visa, because how do you leave your family if you're married? Do you have any brothers and sisters? As applicable. Are you trained as a nurse? As applicable. Do you have a valid passport? I'm assuming you do. A clear criminal record? Yes. Any special diet consideration? Enter as applicable. Do you have any health problems or allergies? As applicable. Do you smoke? Enter as applicable. Yes or no. Can you swim? Again, yes or no, depending on whether you can or not. Can you ride a bike? Yes or no. Do you have a driver's license? A yes. If you don't, put a no. Did you attend a first aid training? If you haven't, no, I have, so we will go with a yes. Any sporting activity? Personally, I like swimming, volleyball. I do beach volleyball, so we will enter that. So enter as applicable. Your religion as applicable. In this case, I'm a Christian. Is religion important to you? Again, enter as applicable. Now here you are going to enter your login information, and this is where you enter your email address, and then you confirm your email address, you enter your password, and then you confirm your password. Remember to note down the password that you're using just so you don't forget, because if you forget, you will be locked out of the profile. Gender, I'm a female. First, country of origin, Kenya. City, Nairobi. Nairobi is everybody's city, so postal code, and then your telephone number. After that, they will send you a link to your email address, which you will click on and confirm your registration. As you can see, I have gotten that link already on my email address. Follow instructions as applicable. All right, so this is the part where you have created an account. Now it's time for you to upload your pictures. Now I want to talk a little bit about this. Add pictures that are reasonable. When we travel, we want to slay. Slaying is not bad. Slay as much as you can. However, when you're creating this profile, I suggest that you limit a little bit of slaying and put more travel pictures and pictures with you and kids. You holding kids, walking with kids, playing with kids, in the park with kids, swimming with kids, such pictures, because host families are more interested in seeing how comfortable you are around kids. If you just upload pictures of your naked parts of your body, I don't know how far that will take you, but do as you wish. However, that is my advice. If you have reached this section, kindly like, subscribe, share, and continue watching to the end. Along the way, I will give you tips. I will be dropping tips here and there that could help your profile stand out. Writing a letter to my host family. Now, this is very critical. Make sure you take your time here, and what you put here is very clear and understandable, and also inviting. Okay. So this is the guideline that tells you, what you write to your host family, who you are, why you want to become an au pair, why the candidate should host you, and why you qualify for that position. So this is just a simple guideline. This is my example. As I promised, I would give you an example of a letter to the host family. Dear host family, my name is Annie. I'm a Kenyan currently living in Kenya. I recently graduated from my college and would love to embark on traveling. I am the last born in a family of 6. In the last 6 months, I have been volunteering at a children's home in Nairobi. This has given me the necessary experience to take care of children. I raised my nephews and nieces too. I believe I am well equipped to take care of your lovely children. The reason I am applying for an au pair position in your country is because I love traveling. I have done lots of local trips and would love to explore your beautiful country. An au pair position lets me achieve the goal while doing what I love doing most, which is taking care of children. And so it's a win-win. I am excited to meet your entire family soon. Annie. You probably realize that I am not specific to a country here, because this is going to go to host families in all the countries that I have selected. They're going to read this. It's going to be like the invitation page on my profile. And so you don't want to be specific to one country, because then host families from different countries may not contact you if you're specific like that. However, if you want, you will be needed to be specific when you're sending a message to the host family. So you will look at their profile, see where they are living in, and then based on that, you will write a message to the host country telling them why you would want to visit, say for example, Italy. Okay, so now you will be able to mention Italy in your message. Tip number 2. So this is the point where you describe your experience as an au pair. Having taken care of my nephew and nieces for a period of 2 years before joining college, I gained lots of experience taking care of kids. I bathed, fed, administered medication, responded to medical emergencies as my niece was asthmatic, and sometimes I had to rush her to the hospital. Thank God she outgrew this condition. I prepared their meals, did laundry, made their bed, and prepared them for bed and for school. I have been volunteering at a local children's home for the past 6 months. I am currently helping different kids in all aspects of their living. I find it satisfying and fulfilling. Now, you guys here under experience, this is where you want to write the most experience you have taking care of children. You want to show your host family that, you know what, you are experienced and you can handle kids of all different races, characters, and all that. So make sure you give all the experiences that you have and don't have. Tip number 3, make sure you load experiences in this section. So the next section is where you describe yourself in a few words. So pretty much your character. I am a lovable, free-spirited girl. Now, even if you're not lovable, just make sure you're friendly, you guys. You don't want to go into somebody's home and you're not friendly at all. I take life easy, and when it's hard, I respond with a smile. I love traveling. After becoming an au pair, I'd love to explore my new neighborhood or city, learn the language and culture while taking care of your wonderful children. I love going outside, anything including parks, hiking, swimming, and day trips. So that's it, you guys. That's it. You save it and boom, your profile is ready. After that, then the website gives me a list of host families that I qualify to message and qualifies to answer me. So there are thousands of profiles. There are people from France. There are people from, I don't know if this is Malaysia or the UK or the US. You know, there are people from all over. So let's see this guy. I like this child. He looks very pretty. So this person is looking for a nanny in Milan. This is the baby, cute baby. They have a cute dog as well. This is the little family. Oh. So make sure you just go through the profiles so that you have a brief idea of who you're messaging. You know, you don't just want to message without looking at their profile. Read their letters, because they also write a letter to the au pairs, their description, what they're looking for, and then based on that, you write a message that befits that family. Remember, customize each message to each family, because you don't want to write generic messages to families. So after that, you can write a message. Dear Austin, my name is Annie. I'm Kenyan and would love to visit Italy. Remember, I told you now here you can be specific to the country. I have heard lots about Milan and it would be a dream joining your family in Milan. Okay, this baby has got a really hard name, but make sure you mention them by name so that they know you read their profile and you are really interested. Tip number 4. The baby looks like a handsome kid and would love to take care of him. I have years of experience and would love the opportunity to serve him. I have lots of information about myself on my profile, but also open to discussing more with you. Please feel free to leave me a message. Looking forward to hearing from you. Best wishes, Annie. And then click send. I hope this video helps you out. If it did, please remember to leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching me from and ask me the questions that you have in the comment section. Thank you guys and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.